Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another live stream here on my channel. We're going to be talking about, as the title says, how much money YouTube has paid me in December last month. I really, part of the reason I want to just get this out of the way right off the bat. It's not to boast. It's not to be like, hey, look at me. Hey, look at how cool. No, screw that. Like I want to post it actually because Bullet's coming to say hey. I want to post it because I've seen some of these videos on YouTube from other creators and they inspire me and they push me to become a better creator and put more content out there because it inspires me and I want to. So some of the people actually I want to give a shout out. So I want to meet Kevin. Is a guy on YouTube. I watched his channel grow from. Can you see Bullet? He's saying what's up. His channel grew from 300,000 subscribers to 1.1 million in the past 9-10 months. I've watched him grow, and he inspires me very, very much to put more content out there. This guy puts out so much content; it's amazing. So that being said, I want to inspire. If you have 200 subscribers, if you have 2 subscribers, if you have 20,000 subscribers, I want to just inspire you to put out more content and show you the unbelievable benefits of starting a YouTube channel. I want to keep this relatively short and concise, but I wanted to do it on live in case you guys had any questions. You could ask them here on the live chat, and I could try to answer those questions. And like I said, it's only for inspirational purposes. It is not for any boasting or anything like that, because honestly, I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so much for your support. I'm incredibly grateful. And so is Bullet over here. Honestly, I think Bullet's more of the star of this channel than I am. So that's a very funny point to be made. All right, what's going on, everybody in the chat? Thank you guys so much for joining. We're going to get right started into it. We have 4 main sources of income coming from YouTube this past month. And I should have closed the door because now you can hear Bullet walking around the studio and causing all this noise. But okay, so what's up, Bill Wright? You have been here from 4K to now 20K. Incredible. Thank you so much for sticking around. Honestly, like that means the most. Like the OG subs that have been here for the whole time, like this, you guys mean a lot. Hold on, let me put Bullet down over here so he can come lay down. Go lay down, Bullet. Come on, go lay down. All right, there we go. He's laying on his bed. Okay, so we are. Yeah, I know. For a minute, every time I try filming, Bullet gets like, he's like, "Hey, I want to be in the screen. I want to be in the screen." He's a funny dog. He is a very funny dog. All right, so let's get into this. We have like 4 main sources of income. We have the Patreon, we have Google AdSense, we have my Teespring merch account actually, and we have Amazon affiliate links. So we're gonna go through all those. I want to keep this video probably under 10 minutes because I think that when they drag on all after that, I think that people get lost, and including myself. So that being said, let's start with the Google AdSense because that's the most commonly known one. So as you can see right here, this is a very odd thing. So you can see that I actually got a deposit of $999.54, 46 cents away from $1,000. But that was deposited. I find that they get deposited on the 21st of every month. So you can see that on December 21st, I got deposited $999.54 from Google AdSense, which is insane. I have to point out something odd though. So if I go to my studio, the highest number I saw on my inside my studio when it gives you the monthly 28-day rolling average of what you've made, the highest number I saw was like 954. So this is automatically higher than I saw. But then, like in the past, something weird happened as of January 1st. It was saying that like my income had declined by like 50%, and I'm like, what's going on? Because it was only around, it had declined. It had gone to like 800 something, but it hadn't declined a ton. So that being said, like I was like, why is it down 50%? So if we look at this, so this is odd. So we go to my dashboard. Let me open it up on a different tab over here because, so if I go to my studio, you can see this. If it'll load up. Okay, it looks like it's down 63% right here. If you look right here where it says revenue, 63%, but it says the previous 28 days, I made $2,963 from ad revenue. I have not seen that money yet, and this is kind of what I find a little weird and a little odd. Now, if we even go into the YouTube analytics inside of that, you can see that if you go to the revenue, the estimated revenue has been $1,085. So if we go to the past 90 days, so this is odd. This is crazy. So you see it jump over here where some days I made over $250 in a single day. That was December 3rd. So what I find odd though is I never saw that money yet. Now if we go to I found this out recently. Hey, you can see a couple things to come on my channel that I haven't posted yet or scheduled. So one thing that I find really odd is if we go to my biggest video on my channel, actually, if we go to it's a Hamilton video. It is Satisfied. So if we go to Satisfied, we go to the analytics of that. This one video has made me $463 since I posted it on November 10th. This single video, which is insane. It's the biggest video on my channel. It's 50,000 views, or almost 50,000 views. But what's weird about it is now if I go to like a different one, it said that I was making money, but it said $0 the whole time until maybe the 30 days passed of the copyright claim. Even though it was saying I was making money, I hadn't seen any of the money. So I was like, oh, that kind of stinks, man. Like, whatever. Okay, all good. And then all of a sudden, I guess it just showed up. So that was just a weird, I guess, glitch, or I don't know how. I'm still working out how that works. So some pretty cool things with that. So I think is pretty wild. I mean, a single video, you know, and I say this, I want to inspire you guys. Like, some of these videos are really pretty simple for me to film and edit. Like, it takes me, say, you know, 10 minutes. This video probably took 10 minutes to film, maybe 8 minutes to edit, and maybe another 5 to 10 minutes to post. So somewhere between 20 and 25 minutes, and it made me $463. It's crazy. So now if we to go, now here's the insane one. This is ridiculous. So if you made it to this far into the video, this is insane. This is my Patreon from last month, and because I posted the Hamilton full length reaction, that made a huge impact on the Patreon. I'm gonna include, because I announced it, like, posted on my channel like 3 days before December 1st, so we're gonna include the last like 3 days. It's November 28th through December 31st. Because like a couple people had joined, so and it gave a couple extra $100. But this is insane. This is last month from Patreon. So before any refunds and before any platform fees, I made $6,231, and in November it was $304. Now I ended up giving $109 in refunds because some people weren't totally satisfied with, no pun intended, but with the Hamilton reaction. So that's totally fine. I mean, I feel terrible that they weren't happy with it, but I can't please everybody. Then they took out a ton of money. Actually, they took out almost $800. Almost $850 in platform fees and payment fees. So payment fees you're gonna pay no matter where you host. Like, that's like a Visa fee, like using credit cards. You're always gonna pay. It's like anywhere between 2.5 to 3% anywhere you go, even if you go to a store or use Square or anything like that. Platform fees, that kind of sucks. That's because it's like Patreon hosting this site. Now, had I started my own, like JacobRestitutomusic.com, like maybe I could have avoided that and made an extra $500, but then I would have had to deal with the headache of hosting the site and doing all that stuff. So that being said, I don't know if it would have been totally worth it. You know, maybe you just pay the $500 to make it. So the crazy thing is, so in last month I made from that $5,277. If we include the last couple of days in November, it ended up being a payment of about $5,500 last month, which is insane. It's ridiculous. So if we take our calculator and we bring up the calculator and we take up the 900.54, which was the AdSense that I actually got paid. Then we take up the 5277.63 plus, and we'll add the last couple of days in November, 64.33. So far, we're at 6,541. It's insane. And like, I say this again to encourage you guys, if you're on the fence, like, people made, this is the crazy thing, and let me make this full screen so you guys can see this. So many people made fun of me when I started YouTube. So many people. Like, I had so many comments. Oh, Jake's making another vlog. Oh, Jake's making another video. Oh, what are you spending time on YouTube? How are you gonna break it? Like, people thought it was a joke. and I put in stinking work. Like, I have 2,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Like, I put in the work. So like, but if you put in the work, this can be you too. So I want to encourage you. I want to break the stigma that it's not a real job, that you can't make real money. That's not true. So now that being said, we go into, let me just show you something. Because the Hamilton reaction has already been posted, a lot of people sign up just for that month, which is totally cool. And they're now like, they only want to see that reaction. That's totally fine. So if I go to my currently this month I've made so far 2,295 from the Patreon. But if we go to my homepage, you can see that I have 140 patrons, which I'm incredibly grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much. And it's averaged about 1,800 per month. So it's a significant dip from that first one. But I mean, still, when I put it in perspective, that 3 months ago it was 0, and now, or 2 months ago it was 0, and now it's 1,800 is insane, actually. So, okay, now let's go into, let's see if there's any questions inside. Actually, before I go there, if there's any questions inside of the group chat we have over here. Thank you so much for the congratulations, Amy. Esma, thanks for joining since that reaction to Fallen. That was a decent amount of time ago, so you've been around for a bit. Let's see. Thanks, it's Jonah. I really thank you for the support. Yeah, you should do it. Bill writes, you should definitely just take the plunge. And like I said though, like, it's stinking work, but like, if you enjoy it, it's not. That's the thing though. That's the biggest thing about this stuff is I enjoy it. I enjoy chatting with you guys. I enjoy the comments. I actually love it. Like, so like, people are like, oh, I gotta work tomorrow, and me, I'm like, I force myself to take a day off every week. Usually, it depends on the day, but usually Saturday or Sunday, depending on when Jamie has off, and I won't work. And I'm like itching for that day to be over. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I love spending time with her. It's great. We spend time together. But like, in sense of like, I'm like, I can't wait to get back to work. I love it. I love what I do. And that's the crazy part. Like, so many people hate their job, and they don't even make that great of money. That's the crazy thing. And I'm not making millions. Like, that guy Meet Kevin that I talk about, he had a month this year where he made $1 million from YouTube. That's insane. Now, I'm not there yet, but I want to, like, I'm making decent money, and like, I do what I love. And that's the crazy thing, is like, I want to encourage you, if you love something, take the time, put the work in, and it'll pay off, Okay, so now let's move on. Do I mind talking about the monetization? So I'll definitely, I can definitely go deeper into the monetization. Can you clarify your question a little bit? What do you mean about, like, what are you curious about with the monetization? YouTube Premium, let's go into that really quick. Karen, thanks for that question. YouTube Premium, actually, I still get paid from YouTube Premium, so watch this. I'm going to open up a new tab, and I can show you actually where the revenue comes from, whether it be from ads or YouTube Premium. So I actually still get a piece of the YouTube Premium if somebody has YouTube Premium. So here you go, right here. So your estimated ad revenue was this. I guess this is the last 20. Actually, you know what? I should do December. I should go last month. Where is it? December 2020. So this is not going to be totally accurate because I had not seen this money yet. This is money that I'm trying to figure out how this works. Let me bring back the chat so you can see the. So this is, I guess, maybe it's a month behind the payments, because like I told you, I received $999 from YouTube ad revenue last month, and this is saying that I made over $2,000. I'm pumped for that, but I haven't seen that money yet. So that being said, you could see though that I still, so for the people that did have, hi Bullet, you can see that the people that did have YouTube Premium, like, I still ended up making money from that. And then the transactions revenue is when people, like, through like in a live stream, if they donate $5 or $10, like, that's the transactions. Oh no, actually, yeah, that's a super chat right here, which is transaction revenue. You can see that right there at the bottom. Let's see. About so monetizing a certain channel, I believe that you need. So I think there's two rules you need for that. I think you need to have 1,000 subscribers. I think, I think it's 1,000 subscribers and and I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, which 4,000 hours seems like a lot, but it's actually not that bad. So like if we go to, let me just give a quick example of a video that I just posted recently. Like we'll do a smaller video. So for example, if we go to one of my vlogs, let's do ignore the comments. Say that has 320 views right now. So that already has seven hours of watch time with 320 views. So if you get let's give a bigger example now. Let's go to I don't know. Let's go to one of our better performing ones. Okay, my Post Malone and Why Don't We? This has 3,000 views. 3,600 views, and that has 77 hours watched. So I think it's 4,000 hours. That 4,000 hours comes pretty quickly if you consistently put out videos. But yeah, so let's see what else we got. So let's go into the let's go now into the Teespring. So this is partly accurate. Actually, no, this is fully accurate. I'm sorry, because I made a purchase for myself through Teespring, but I made it as if I wasn't like myself, because I can order samples for myself and I still have to pay for them, but I get them at the what's the word, cost of sale rate, so I don't have to pay the full full marked up rate. That being said, I did that because it was free shipping. So it's like but it wasn't free shipping if I did that if I ordered through samples. So it's like I'm just gonna order it from an outsider perspective, and then this way I can get the free shipping and save the money on that, and then I can I'll just get the money back at the end of the month. The extra markup. I did that the weekend of Black Friday, so that was actually November. So this month so far, last month I made $204 from my Teespring. So you could see that this is actually, I was looking at this before I signed on to this live stream. You can see that it's boosted network, which is interesting because I tried, it's annoying that I can't really fully see it, but I believe that means that they, because Teespring is a whole community of, like, anybody can create merch on Teespring. So I could go and buy some random person's merch on Teespring. And that being said, like, I think that they just showed some merch to like just random people and somebody actually bought something. So I made $8 of profit, which is pretty crazy actually. But we made the majority of it came from Lynn from the Win, which is really cool. Although actually I have to say, I'm pretty sure a portion of this, I'm almost positive actually, a portion of this, at least 3 or 4 purchases, I reimbursed the people because I gave away some free merch. So what I did is I said, hey, you want a free mask? Purchase it on my site and I will Venmo you the money. That is the easiest way for me to do those things, because for me to actually get the people shipping information, it has to ship to me, and then I have to ship it to them. It's just like it's a nightmare. So I just say, you buy it, send me the receipt, and I will reimburse you. So that is not a full true. I'd probably say maybe 120 is probably more accurate. What's up, Rupert? Thank you for the compliment. Now the last and most interesting one actually is my Amazon Associates. So I became an Amazon Associate probably the beginning of December, maybe mid to late November, but I think it's beginning of December. And with that, anytime somebody purchases through my link, including myself though, I get a little kickback, and it's significantly more than I actually. Let me see if I could find. So let me show you this first. Last month I made $20.12 from Amazon Associates. I have not seen that money because it comes 2 months later, but I guess that is the case. This is really interesting though. Let me show you this. Where is the commission income statement? This is really wild. This is more than I would have ever anticipated. So like, look at this. Thank you, Camilla. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. So the percents are I thought it was gonna be like a bank account, like you get like 0.001%, but like it's actually a lot. Like if anybody buys, for example, an Amazon Fire tablet, or Amazon fashion, men's fashion, like Amazon apparel, anything, or just apparel, watches, like I get 4% kickback on that. So if somebody spends $1,000, which is a decent amount of money, but that's $40, I don't know exactly what luxury beauty and luxury beauty stores are, but I get 10% kickback on that. Music and handmade and digital videos, I get 5%. TVs is 2%. You know, gift cards, I don't get anything actually. But all other categories that are not listed here is 4%. But even things like groceries and personal care, I get 1% back. So if somebody spends $100, I can make $1. Like, that's pretty wild. And the crazy thing is, like, it's no different for the other people that use the link. So if you want to use my link, that'd be amazing. It's in my description. You just make that your Amazon homepage and like, or your bookmark, and every time you want to go buy from Amazon, you just use that link and it gives me a kickback. It's no different from you. It's the same exact site. It's just that Amazon thinks, it tells Amazon that hey, Jacob Restituto referred you. So if you want, so they give me a little kickback. So let's see. So now let's add that. So I haven't seen that money yet, but we'll add that because technically it will come in. So let's add the 20.12, and then let's add the I don't think that's an accurate number. Let's say 140. Yeah, let's say 130. Oh man, I messed it up. All right, hold on. Let me just do that quick. Let's do this quick. It was 9954, 99.554 plus. Nope. 999.54 plus. What was that? Go to the earnings. It was 55277.63 plus 264.33, because that majority of that was the last 3 days of the month for November. Then we go to the end. We say plus 130 plus 20.12. So in total, the money that I had seen. So you're saying kind of get money off of Amazon from other people. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's 100% word for word of what I'm saying. So if you use my link, I get a kickback. So it's called an affiliate link, and because I'm sending people to Amazon. So the main reason Amazon. Let me finish this thought. So and then I'll explain the Amazon link. Based on all the money that I had received last month, it's $6,691, which is unreal, because the month before that, I think in November, I made like $1,000. Close, because I didn't have any sponsorships this month. That was a big thing too. Nobody sponsored any videos this month. I had some previous sponsors in previous months, but no sponsored this month. So that's the crazy thing. $6,691 from YouTube alone is ridiculous. Now I'm really curious to see what's going to happen this month, because now while the Patreon has gone down pretty significantly, it looks like my YouTube ads was huge last month, and I haven't seen fully that yet. So I'm really crazy. I'm really interesting to see. Now, that being said, now let me answer that question. Yeah, this was what I made in 1 month last month from YouTube alone. So to answer your question, what was the original question? Yeah, so to answer the question, to Rupert, no, who asked that question? Something about I get paid from Amazon. The reason Amazon does that is because, so for example, say you want to buy the camera that I use or anything. The way it works is like, I say, hey, I use a Sony A6400, or actually I'm filming this one on a Sony A6000. But you're like, oh, I want to go buy Jacob's camera. You could go to Target, you could go to Amazon, you can go to Walmart, you can go to B&H Photo, you can go anywhere. But Amazon's like, hey, we want people to come to us. So what we want to do is we'll give you we'll give you a discount. That's funny, man. My accountant's calling me as we speak. That is really funny. I called him yesterday because I had some accounting questions. That's really stinking funny. Some tax questions. Perfect timing for that. So, but the reason Amazon pays me is because they're like, hey, you're sending people to us. You could be sending people to Walmart or to Target or to B&H Photo or to Adorama Camera. But instead, you're sending it to us. So we're gonna give you back a little kickback for that. So if you want to check out in any of the videos, I have a whole list of description of the gear that I use. But not only that, if you just use this link, you could just use that for regular Amazon shopping. But I just want to say that I am insanely grateful for the support that you guys have given. It's unreal. So thank you so much. I couldn't literally I could not do it without you. Like this all comes from you. If you guys don't watch the videos, I don't make ad revenue. If you guys don't sign up for the Patreon support, and that you have no obligation to. So the fact that you do is insane. I just want to say thank you so much. And Bullet wants to say thank you and is saying hello to the mailman. But the biggest thing is I want to encourage you to start something. And you know, it's like it doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be your own, jewelry company. It could be your own Instagram stuff when you start becoming an Instagram influencer. The key though is having to ignore the comments, and that's exactly what the vlog I posted today is. Ignore the comments of other people because people are going to comment. And the funny thing is people comment until they see the results and they're like, oh shoot, I was wrong. You really thinking you were right, and also have the humility to be like, if you ended up being wrong, I could have been wrong, and this could have completely been a flop and I never did anything with it. And having to own up to that, at the end is also important, to say other people are right. But if the case is that you are right, then you know what? It's going to pay off in the end. And pretty much just have this kind of like you wait and see mentality. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's see if there's any other questions inside the chat, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. So you can see right here, I'll show you on the screen, Veden, what's going on. Yeah, what's up? It's Jonah. Yeah, so I might go so this is the final number last month, Veden. I definitely thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. I am a bit of a risk taker. I'm more of a calculated risk taker though. But I also, this is actually I find very important too, is I take so many risks, quote unquote, that they all mitigate each other out. So like, for example, if I test out a whole bunch of different video ideas, and that might be considered a risk, or different series, but I'm testing out so many different series and so many different videos that in the end, it doesn't matter that much. Now, I did say that this was going to be like a 10-minute video. I think we are extremely far outside of 10 minutes. It's probably more like 30 minutes. So thank you guys so much for the support. I will see you guys in the next video. I plan on doing some more videos today and even some more live streams. So if you're seeing this and you have not joined the channel yet, you want to hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me. I will see you guys in the next video. God bless, peace out, and go and get yours.